Hi and welcome to Atomic Darts. On this channel we talk about darts, darts related materials, and other items that you, our subscribers, ask us to review. So why don't you take a second, become a subscriber, hit the bell down below, and you'll know whenever I post a video. I'm starting to assume that you guys are tired of that intro, but again, you need to subscribe and leave a comment. There you go, I changed it up. All right, so today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be talking about a number of great practice routines that are perfect for beginners, intermediate, and advanced players. Some of these are extremely common practice routines. We're gonna explain them and then I'm gonna show them to you at the board. All right, let's get into it. So again, today we're gonna be talking about a few practice routines. We're gonna be talking about around the world, treble scoring, fake 180's and 171's, checkouts, doubles, and finish. So those are some of the practice routines that we're gonna cover today. I'm gonna show you specifically what they look like at the board, and then I'm going to do them, I'm going to demonstrate them. These are all great routines for beginners, intermediate, and advanced players. And if you're an intermediate or advanced player, some of these may sound really similar to you. They may be called under a different name for you, or you're just familiar with what I'm talking about. If you're new to darts and a beginner to darts, these are really gonna help you step up your game. All right, so our first practice routine is called Around the World. This is a pretty common practice routine or game that you can play with others, and it's pretty simple. We're going around the world. You're gonna start by throwing at the 1, hitting any section, and then the 2, the 3, the 4, 5, and so forth until you get to the 20, and then you're gonna go to the bullseye, and it doesn't matter if you hit the green or the red. And there are fun adaptations to this. There's a speed, trying to do this in 60 seconds and seeing how far you can get in 60 seconds. There are ways to do this from a point scale. You can throw all 3 darts at the 1, seeing how many points you can score on that, and then go to the 2, the 3. So there are ways that you can adapt this for your practice purposes. But again, the basic idea for around the world is to start with the 1. If you hit it with your first dart, the next dart you go to the 2. If you hit that, the next dart you go to the 3. And then so forth, going around the world and then coming with the bullseye. And a great way to do it is count up how many darts it actually takes you. 21 is the best you should be doing on that, and see if it takes you 30 or 40 darts or how many darts, and then practice that, working that, and get down to where you are throwing 21. That's around the world, but let's see what that looks like now. So the first game we're going to touch on is around the world, and there are a couple variations of this game as mentioned, but the basic idea is to start with the 1, then the 2, the 3. You're going to throw 3 darts, and the object is to go around the board, starting with the 1. Let's show you how this looks. So it doesn't matter what section of the 1 I hit as long as I hit it, so I did. So next I'm going to the 2, and then the 3, which I missed. So next time when I come back to the board, I'm starting at the 3. So I'm gonna pull my darts. If I was playing with someone else, this game can be played with multiple players. They would start again, they would go to the 1 and go forth. So it's the first person to get all the way around the board and then hit the bullseye to end the game. That is around the world. All right, so that was around the world. The next one that we want to talk about is treble scoring. So treble scoring, or treble 20 as it is also known as, is where you're gonna literally throw 99 darts. 3 darts, so you're gonna throw 99 darts. It's gotta be an odd number, you know what I'm saying? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a treble, and a lot of times people just do the 20, but pick a treble and you're gonna throw 99 darts at that treble, scoring a point for every time you hit a treble. Add those up at the end, and that gives you a baseline to work with, and as you practice this, hopefully that number will increase. Sometimes it'll decrease, but the idea is that you'll get to a point where you're increasing that, and if you actually hit all 99 in a row, tour card. That's all I'm saying. But that again is treble scoring. You're gonna pick a particular treble on the board and you're gonna throw 99 darts at that, scoring 1 point for every time you hit the treble. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like right now. Right here we're doing the treble 20, which I'm not gonna do 99 darts because that would take a while. But again, I'm gonna pick a treble. So this is treble scoring, 99 darts at a particular treble. I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna throw a few darts at it and get you guys an idea. But you score a point for a single and you score 3 points for every treble hit. The idea is to focus on hitting the trebles. So I'm gonna pick the 19s. All right, so I got one into the triple, one in the single, and then the 3, which doesn't count, so I just got 4 points. I'll throw that one more time. So I got 2 into the triple, and this guy was in the single, so that would be 7 points, and I would add that to my 4 points. That is trebles. And this next practice is kind of a really fun one. It is called fake 180s or fake 171's. So if you're not familiar, if you're hitting the treble 20 3 times, that's 180. That's the highest score you can get on the dartboard. So that's a 180. The next would be the 19s, which is a 171. So you're hitting the treble 19 3 times, 171. So fake 180s and 171, which is working on power scoring, what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw 3 darts until you hit the treble 20, okay? And then if you hit it with your first 2 darts, good for you, but the idea is you're gonna throw darts once you hit the treble 20. So if you throw 3 darts, first 2 miss, third one hits, pull the other 2 out, leaving the triple 20 in place, so the 60 in place. Throw the 2 darts until a dart hits that, unless you throw both and they hit. But again, the idea is you would throw the next 2 darts, one hits the triple 20, one misses, then you grab that dart until you hit it. So basically you're scoring a 180, but it's a fake 180. The idea again is you're gonna keep track of how many times it takes you to hit that, with the idea that as you practice this and you're practicing these other routines, your darts are gonna get better and it's gonna take you less times to hit it. So here we wanna subtract numbers, not add numbers in the long haul, if that makes sense. Do that again with the 171's, the triple 19s, and again, you're working on power scoring by doing this. Well, let me just show you. Now we're doing the fake 180s and 171's, so we're gonna be either throwing at the triple 20 or the triple 19. Let's go for some fake 171's. All right, so I got 1 dart in the treble 19, this guy right here. I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna grab these 2 and come back and throw again at the treble 19. All right, I got my second dart in there, so now I have 2, and so I'm gonna pull my 1 that missed, and again, I'm gonna go for the treble 19, which is nice and blocked. I missed it again. So I would come back and pull this, see if I can hit it this time. Well, I missed it, but you get the idea. I would pull this and throw again. It's nicely blocked here though, so maybe I'd shove these over a little, give myself a little more room, but that is the concept between fake 180s and 171's. All right, so our next practice is checkouts. And so with checkouts, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a really cool hat like this, or like this one's upside down. But you're gonna get a really cool hat from Atomic Darts. Head over to Atomic Darts, get yourself a hat, because you're gonna need that hat for certain. And yes, that is a shameless plug, but I recommend you go to atomicdarts.com and get yourself a hat. Anyway, you're gonna write down your checkouts on pieces of paper. You're gonna drop them in your cool hat, and you're gonna pull a checkout out. Oh wait, what's a checkout? So a checkout is on a double. So if you're new to darts, a checkout again is gonna be on a double. So that's gonna be this outer ring. So a 40 would be a checkout, a 36, a 38, a 24 could be a checkout. And what you're gonna wanna do is play that checkout all the way through. And how that works, say 40 was the number that you pulled, and you're throwing for the 40, but you hit the 20. Your new checkout is the 20 or the double 10 right here. Say you hit the 10, on your next dart, your new checkout is now the 10 or the double 5. See how that goes? You're gonna wanna play that all the way through. Even if you get to the madhouse which is the double 1, and that is considered the madhouse because the only way to get out once you have 2 left is the double 1, and if you miss it on your first dart, as in you hit the dartboard, that's a bust. If you miss it with all 3 darts, well, that's a miss, and your opponent would technically get to throw. So that's why it's called the madhouse, because it's 1 dart and 1 dart only that's gonna get you out of it. But in checkouts, you're gonna draw a checkout here. So one of the doubles, and you're gonna play that all the way out until you finish it. So that's checkouts. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick demonstration of how that looks right now. So again, with checkouts, we're gonna pick a particular number that's a checkout. So anywhere on the doubles on there. So let's say 24. So I hit the 12. Next, I'm gonna shoot over to the 6 because I'm now shooting for 12 as my checkout. Missed it. I'm gonna pull my darts. And I'm still shooting for that double 6 or 12. And there we go. So now that I have gotten my checkout, I am done. And that is a finished checkout. So the next one we have is doubles. And again, you're gonna need your trusty hat from Atomic Darts to play this game because you're gonna write all the doubles down on pieces of paper. You're gonna drop them in that cool hat you got, and you're gonna pick the double. And so again, doubles, for those that aren't sure, is the outer ring. So say you pick 18, so you're double 9. What you're going to do is say maybe take 10 throws, pick a number, 10's a pretty good number, and you're going to throw 3 darts 10 times at the double 9 or the 18 and tally up how many times you actually hit it versus how many times you missed it. And again, the idea with practice is the number of times you're hitting it versus the number of times you're missing it should increase and decrease. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like right now. So this one is doubles, and again, doubles is played where I pick a particular double. I'm gonna throw 3 darts at it, say 10 times, and I'm going to tally up 1 point for every double I hit. So let's go, say, for double 8s. Missed on all those, so no points. So on that box, I would score a 0. One more time here. All right, I got one in there finally. So I'm gonna score 1 point on that throw. We'll do one more. Same results. Same exact results. Oh no, I missed. So again, I would score a 0 on there. Out of my first 3 throws, I've gotten 1 point. That's again how doubles is played. So throw 3 darts 10 times and score points for everyone that hits it. All right, so our next and last practice routine is finish. This is similar to checkouts, but you're actually gonna pick a larger finish. With checkouts, you were just picking one of the numbers that's currently on the board. So basically a 2 through the 40. In finish, you're gonna pick an actual finish that you want. And what you need to do that with is like a checkout card or a checkout poster, and you're gonna pick a particular finish. So maybe it's a 170, or maybe it's a 142, or it's another number. So you're gonna pick a number of those numbers, maybe all of them if you're feeling that way, and drop them in the hat, and you're gonna pull that out, and you're gonna play that through. So say it is 170, which is considered the big fish, and what that looks like is you would be throwing at 2 60s in the bullseye. That's 170, and of course you need to go out on a double, and the bullseye is a double. So you're gonna pull that, you're gonna throw for the 170. If you don't get it, whatever your score is at that time, your next throw, you're gonna throw for that. Again, you wanna finish out whatever that number is. The concept and idea behind this one is you're gonna learn the finishes, what the throws are. Again, having a cheat sheet like this is extremely helpful for this game. Have a pocket one, have a poster stuck up somewhere so that you can focus in on what the finish would be if you miss the section you're trying to throw at. Go ahead and finish that number out, just like you would in a match, in a tournament, or in league. You're gonna finish that number out. That's what a finish is. And that's how you practice those, and you get better at understanding the numbers, the sequences, and how to finish. All right, let's see what that looks like really quickly. All right, so here we're gonna throw, this is for finish. So I'm gonna pick a particular number and I'm gonna throw for a finish on that. So let's go with 137. So I got 137 left. I'm gonna throw to finish that. So I'm gonna go for a triple 20, which I missed. So now I have 117 left. Now I'm gonna wanna again go for a triple 20. Nope. All right, so I got 60. I started with 137. Now I'm gonna remove 60 from that number. So I've got 77 left. I will say this is where a scoring app comes in really handy is in this particular practice. If I got 77 left, I wanna shoot for a triple 15 and then a double 16. So let's see what we get here. Oh, I got the triple 10 instead, so that's, I got 47 left. And I want to go for single 15, double 16. And that leaves me 17 left because I hit the double 15. And there is no double 17. So I hit 7, leaving 10 left. So I want to go for a double 5 now. Oh, I got 5. 1. So I want a double 2. Now I'm going for a double 2. And I got it. And that's an out. That's a finish. And that's how you play finishes. Those are some awesome practice routines for you to do and spend some time at the board getting better at darts. So again, if you're a beginner to darts, I highly recommend that you give some of these a try, play with them, have some fun with them, and you will get better at darts. It does take consistency. If you're an intermediate or a advanced player, you've probably played some, if not all of these, and they are part of your practice routine. If I enlightened you on any of these or you haven't played them, I highly recommend that you add them into your practice routine. All right, well, thanks for watching. Again, this has been Matthew with Atomic Darts with some practice routines. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.